Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Who's your boy? Who's your boy? It's that man, Indy Uchi out here. And as always, I'm with my sidekick. Not even a sidekick, I'm with my fellow villain, Mr. Syndrome. What's going on, boy?
Ha!
That's the sound we get. Ha!
That's
That's crazy.
that's Mr. King shit.
It's Mr. King shit. Mr.
King
King here,
man.
nigga.
The King's man,
Yeah,
8
yeah.
a.m. All that. It's a true show, baby.
Yeah, well, as always, I gotta pop a bottle. I got Devil's Trumpet my ghetto right here. One of my favorite brews, local brewery out there in Hobart, over there by the Stardust. I forget what Stardust that is. I think I just broke my lighter.
I was doing Budweiser earlier, but this, let's see if I can get it in there.
That
This,
ENJXO, extra smooth.
listen, listen, this goes fantastic in eggnog, man. That's why I
I,
bought this for the seasonal delicious flavor to go into my eggnog, man.
bro, I don't fuck with eggnog, but I can feel you. I can feel you. We got Greg Gray in here. He said one of his favorite podcasts. He's like, let's support, let's make this viral. We really appreciate you on that, man. But
Salute to you, Greg.
yeah, but actually to start off, since we're gonna do it that way, we got another podcast that you guys need to check out, my man.
Oh yeah.
Really, really dope podcast. I really dig it. They had their inaugural episode last Monday. My boy James Worthy, the Who's Your Favorite Podcast. Make sure y'all follow them on Facebook, man.
Shout out to James Worthy. Shout out to Skull Dollar. Shout out to Rich Alert. T Rich. We love y'all, man. Who's your daddy podcast? Or who's your favorite? I'm sorry.
Yeah, who's your favorite podcast? That who's your daddy thing? You better say pause when you hit him with that one. Um, Very interesting. I like the dynamic. Three gentlemen. I think they were supposed to have a guest. Willie Bobo.
Yeah,
From
Bobo.
uh, Willie wasn't able to show up for whatever reason. I was really looking forward to that conversation too, and the question that they would have possibly asked. But a very good dynamic between these three gentlemen. Answering lots of questions while they were live. You know what I'm saying? Actually paying attention to what was going on with the fans. Broke down a lot of information. Lots of jokes. It was a lot of joking on this podcast. A whole bunch of joking. Uh, at times, I felt like it was too much joking, not enough conversation on the subjects they were going on. But the way they approached their subject matter, they made sure that Indiana, especially Northwest Indiana, was represented heavy in everything they did. I do believe they talked about their favorite artists. Like I think they talked favorite song or something like that. I mean, they did a lot. If y'all get a chance to go check it out, it's a very interesting watch. I think they did about 2 hours. I think it was.
They did 2 hours with they had a few breaks in between. I was on the live feed though, so I was watching them in between the breaks and stuff like that too though. Very entertaining. See, now this is where you and I differ on a lot of things. See, I prefer all of the jokes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I prefer. I prefer to be entertained. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? So I liked all of the joking and that it wasn't as super serious. You know what I'm saying? But they still gave some information though.
oh no, it's not. I'm nothing against the jokes. It was very entertaining. I do believe I told Mr. Worthy that, you know what I'm saying, myself, it was still very entertaining. It's just that I felt like it was a little it was their first podcast. Remember
It
that.
was their first. It was their
It's
first.
it's only gonna get more in sync as they go because you can already tell that they have the camaraderie,
Hmm.
uh the
And that's the
mix.
hardest thing to
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, they blend very well and they each have different opinions on what's going on. It's really hard to have a podcast with two individuals that don't think alike, considering that you're gonna have three that all
Yep.
have a different opinion from each other is really decent that they actually sit down and they get along. Even when it came to when they were talking about favorite spots to eat,
Hmm.
favorite local artists doing their thing. They made sure that they talked about names of people that were working hard, like coming up. It wasn't just talking about quote unquote legends that have been in the game, where it's
Hmm.
easy to say a Freddie Gibbs or a Rick Jill, Will Skrill, you know what I'm saying, to shout those names out. They actually went, you know what I'm saying, younger and hopped out some of them some of those names that people might not know, to give them chance to get their time to shine and everything. Uh, Mr. Greg says all,
Yeah, pop that up.
all those are good, but you guys bring conversation that actually makes sense. Not knocking others, and I support everyone, but that's my opinion. Instead of the list of top rappers, you guys top the list of information, interesting topics, and are very entertaining. So salute to this dope live.
Salute to
Uh,
you, man.
I really appreciate that, but
I
I would
appreciate that.
I would endure you to go check out their podcast, because where they do have the jokes and where they are doing the tops and stuff to stay quote unquote relevant with what's going on, the information that they have behind it, as far as everybody getting united, moving, you know what I'm saying, moving, wanting to have guests on to not necessarily break them, but to help broaden their spectrum, because they are a couple of artists themselves that have a pretty decent amount of following. If they go live, people tune in. So it was constantly, as I was looking, 65, 70 people, you know what I'm saying, watching the live. And if 20 of them people are people that haven't checked you out before, if you'll link with them or go do something with them, that's 20 new fans that you could bring in. So it's definitely I'm not gonna say a revenue, it's definitely a lane that we need out here, you know what I'm saying, that can be used, because I hearken that to being similar to like going to drink champs and just being able to be, you know what I'm saying, comfortable. Like, you
Yep.
don't have to be all uptight, professional with your question stuff asked. All you gotta do is just be real and respectful, and you're gonna have a very you know what I'm saying, interesting and entertaining conversation with these gentlemen. So I look forward to that. Uh, Except for, if I don't need nobody asking me if I eat butt or nothing. That kind of came out of nowhere. But
No, they ain't come out of nowhere. We know where that come from.
yeah, we know where that come from.
We
But
know where that
that
come
was
from.
that was something that was very interesting. That I oh, look at this. Not to get off the subject, but hey, the House of Representatives impeached Trump. They voted on the first article for impeachment. They're gonna vote on the second article tomorrow. I think it was like no, I'm finna actually go into this and check it out, since it came across my phone, because I want to know what the yeah, it's bipartisan. All the Democrats are going to vote for impeachment. They have the House, so it was no way he was going to get through there. But they're going to vote on the second article tomorrow. Then it goes to the Senate
The
to see
Senate where
if
the
he,
trial starts.
with a trial starts, see if he gets impeached. So regardless of what happens, regardless of if they reverse, you know what I'm saying, the impeachment, and they say he's innocent of what's going on, he will go down as the third president in our history to be impeached. So yeah, I think it's Nixon, Clinton, and now Trump.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's real cool. But if you
We weren't,
guys
we
get
weren't
it,
alive for we weren't alive for Nixon though.
nah, but we was there for Clinton, and
We're there for Clinton.
we
We were
understand.
young, but yeah, we know what it is though.
Yeah, you can't, you know what I'm saying, be smashing your secretary with your wife there, like in the White House, dog. Go do that on the side somewhere. Get your Secret Service. Go somewhere and do that. No,
No,
no.
you can do it. They are they all do it. You can't lie about it in an impeachment hearing.
Okay. They Greg said second article has been voted on. One Republican crossed line and two Democrats crossed. So okay, so
Okay?
I'm guessing what that goes is that he's been impeached on two counts,
Two
two
counts.
articles. That's interesting, and I think the second article was had to do with Congress, impeding the Congress was the second article. The first one was the first one, abuse of power. We'll figure that out. That's for another podcast, another day. But that's just news that
Yeah,
we
we
can
may
go.
come back on. We may come back on and talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
definitely after the Senate vote. I want to make sure what's really going to happen before we break that down. Remember, subscribe and follow us everywhere. You can follow me at Nerdmix Alpha everywhere, especially on YouTube, because that's where is this streaming live for me, for my fan base. You make sure you go to follow him everywhere at syndrome_TS. This always streams live on his Facebook. So y'all got multiple venues to go to try to watch this. All right.
Yeah, man. Y'all
Let's
follow me on Twitter, man.
Oh yeah, he's trying to do that
Trying to do
Twitter
Twitter
movement right
again,
quick.
man.
Yeah, he's trying to do that
Twitter
Twitter
again.
movement. Do a Twitter ban. But other than that, uh, where was I gonna go? We had somebody very very interesting to us. Family, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote family. Our man Ace Tyler dropped the EP this week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Presented by the Fleet DJs, product of my environment, the mixtape. It's on Spinrilla right now. It's hosted by DJ Ty. That's the cover right there, and it's really, I think it's like 4 tracks on there,
Five.
5 tracks on there. It's a really really decent EP. It was better than I thought it was going to be, especially something that was put together. I think he won a contest. Was it? How did that go about?
Yeah, he won a contest at the Loft, I'm pretty sure. DJ Ty hosted it, the Fleet DJs. Shout out to DJ Ty, Lady C, all of those that's connected with them. Bovo. And so he won a contest for a free mixtape, and it finally got done. Product of my environment. It's 5 tracks. I had all of those tracks for a while, so
Ah,
that's
you
my
was cheating.
that's my
You was
man.
cheating.
Well, I mean, that's my man. It's good for now the public get to hear those tracks, man, because they fire. You know what I'm saying? Ace is a very talented artist, um, and it's a solid EP for him to start with.
Okay, what was your favorite song off the EP?
My favorite song is Activist.
Activist.
Yeah, I
I,
think
I
that's the
would
first song.
I would have to agree. I would definitely have to agree. It's just something about his presence and the realistic tone that he takes in that song, along with he's known for I'm gonna say a little bit, you know what I'm saying, for his wordplay and his expression, but on this song it just sounded like it was him being him rather than, you know what I'm saying, him being Ace. You know what I'm saying? It's more him being him, and he was just keeping it real. That's one of the things that I really liked about that track.
Ace is known for the super slick talk.
Hmm.
He gonna say some real slick shit. He in activists, he say, "I gotta get it. I'm an activist." You know what I'm saying? The activists when they go out and they protest, you know what I'm saying? They whole vibe is we this got to get done. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's talking about. Uh, but it's super trap heavy. That's what he known for. That's Trap Squad H and I C. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good mixtape. Some other standouts. Run into the money. I like that song a lot. Snooze, who he did. Man, I cannot remember Buddy who he featured with. I met him once. I think I was in the studio when they did that. They did that over at Faculty. But that's a cool song. Buddy got off on that, and Ace. Ace did Ace on there. You know what I'm saying? Um, Good songs though, and it's a good vibe, especially for the title of the mixtape being "Product of My Environment."
Yeah, definitely. I was just actually making sure that I downloaded
Hold on, real
it.
quick.
That's what I just doing on my phone. So that was really cool. Yeah, if y'all ain't got a chance to go check that out, make sure y'all go check out that Ace Tyler mixtape. I was hoping that man to go ahead and pop in and say hello or something. He knows you know what I'm saying. Everybody should know that this joint is on. We don't play. When we go, we go. But yeah. But we're gonna see what happens with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on with that?
We sniping. If anything go crazy, we sniping. Nerf guns though.
All right,
I
another.
just like this sound. Hold on. Yeah,
We
yeah.
bringing props into it now, huh?
We're bringing props now.
We
We need a
bringing props into it.
soundboard.
Yeah,
We need a
we do need a
soundboard.
soundboard, but I'm just gonna say, if I don't like the way they talking, they getting dusted. You feel me? They getting dusted.
Right.
That's the way we gonna do it.
Uh, are we gonna start doing
Um,
that? Hold on. Let me grab mine over here too, man.
I got the 616 joint. You telling me you got the Ultimate Universe joint? You got the Ultimate Universe
Okay,
joint? That's how we doing it.
okay, okay. You
Yeah,
ready?
boy. Strong arm. My left arm, my strong arm.
Nobody
Just
want no
let
problems.
just let you guys know we do music also. You know, I just dropped a project called Blood in the Water. You can actually stream that right now on SoundCloud. It'll be up everywhere else soon. You can stream Blood in the Water at SoundCloud/TCB Records. There's 10 hot joints in there. Syndrome is on there. Just one.
I
It's
am.
a yeah, you are on Fiend. You gotta act like that. But we are having our second release event. It's like a mini tour that we're doing, going from spot to spot throughout the Midwest. We're going to be in Joliet, January 10th, 2020. Performing live. You get Syndrome. You get Trail 90P, Hollow Gang, Bug, Ace Tyler. You know of Syndrome and Ace Tyler in the building. The Kingsmen are going to be in the building. So you know him, Mr. King, going to be there. Just One, Peter Villain, Reckless Rod. We gonna get it going, man. So y'all make sure y'all come through. Tickets are available now on the Eventbrite. Or you just go to the Forge website. You'll be able to download tickets right there. Make sure y'all come out there and rock with us, man. January 10th. I will be doing a podcast live also from there. So make sure y'all take the time to come out and check out what we doing, man. Um, I want to get into some other stuff right now that we've been commenting on. We know that Eminem Nick Cannon stuff is going on, and it's really starting to look like it was all for clout. Like to put stuff on that was going on as far as like we got season 15 of Wild and Out finna start. You got Justina Valentine actually doing really good with her Strawberry, whatever that song, Strawberry Soda song. She's got a new uh like Dress Your Boyfriend MTV thing going on. You got all the battle rappers doing different things. You got who is it? Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, and DC Young Fly. Um, touring
The
with
85
Comedy.
South, the
Yeah,
85
and
South
85
tour.
South thing.
Hmm.
Tour going on. So all his people are doing real big things, and that's dope to me. But what we are talking about is we didn't get to talk about this last time. There was another track that was done uh in a response to what Mr. Nick Cannon did, and it came from Obi Trice, right? He called it Spanky Hayes, and I thought he just called it Spanky Hayes because Spanky was the fat dude on, you know what I'm saying, the short fat dude on Wildin' Out. But come to
That's what
find
I
out,
thought too.
yeah, come to find out, there was an interview done with Spanky recently, and that man's from Detroit. He rocks with everybody from Detroit, and he actually broke down to us where the beef actually started between Nick and M.
Hmm.
And when Nick started, this is before Wild 'N Out even aired. They were doing a
Yep.
pilot for what they were doing a pilot for Wild 'N Out. Um, Spanky was like, "Hey, I might be able to get M." You know what I'm saying? Because he was close with everybody there. So he was. I think he said he was the roadie for
He
one
was
of their
on
tours.
tour. He was on tour with D12.
Yeah, he was on tour with D12. He's related to one of them, one of the D12 boys. You know what I'm saying? So
He's
Swifty, right?
related to Swift. He's first cousins with Swift, but he knows all of them dudes because Detroit people rock together. You know what I'm saying? He real cool with Eminem, real cool with Obi Trice, all of the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Proof, rest in peace.
Yeah, but he was on a tour bus or something. He was like he showed everybody, you know what I'm saying, the demo or whatever. And he said he's on the tour bus and he was talking to Em and everybody about it. And Paul Rosenberg, whatever
Oh
the fuck
my God.
his name is, jumped up and said, "Nah, who the fuck is Nick Cannon? We're not doing that. Fuck Nick Cannon." You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. And that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't do it. You know, Spanky went back, told Nick what happened. You know, and then not too long later, dissed Mariah. Now we know, quote,
And Nick got engaged.
yeah. Well, I think Nick. I don't think dissed Mariah until after Nick got engaged. Was it?
Hmm. Yeah.
And then the Mariah diss came out when they were flying somewhere. They were on a private plane flying back from somewhere, and that's when Nick heard it. So it's real interesting. You know what I'm saying? Just to see more background on what's going on, and the fact that it really just sounds like M dissed Mariah off bat because he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like on some softy stuff. Because me and you had a conversation about this.
Yep.
Everybody argument is that Eminem's a megastar, right? What up, Silence? Silent Records in the building. Hey, your best friend said, "Hey y'all."
Hey, best friend.
What's up, Maisha? Uh, this is how I feel about it, right? Eminem's real thin skin. And me and you talked about it because nobody's ever gonna think about it from this perspective. And when it comes down, the only thing M has a plus in if you put lists for their accomplishments in their career, um, and music is one category, right? The only category that M wins in is music, because if you go women, business ventures, television, movies, you know what I'm saying, you just go down the list, Nick wins in every other category. Right or wrong?
You're right.
So I just
He had badder women. He went further with badder women. He has more iconic movies. I'm not even sure. I don't know. What's up, Antoine? I'm not even sure. I'm not sure how 8 Mile did as far as
no 8 Mile smashed.
the
8 Mile
sales.
smashed,
It
but
smashes, but so did Drumline, and so did Love Don't Cost a Thing. Those are
yeah,
two iconic movies that Nick Cannon was in that we
facts,
still watch to this day. So
facts.
that's
It's
two
still
versus one. If we want to go there with it, you know what I'm saying?
uh
Okay. As far as the
who's in
business,
hold up, who's in Drumline? That's Zoe
Saldana.
Saldana.
Yeah,
You could possibly say that that's honestly the movie that broke her career. She
it
wouldn't be
was.
in Avengers movies now, Guardians of the Galaxy, you know what I'm saying, and all that if it wasn't for, you know what I'm saying, her being seen in Drumline.
Only thing is, I just don't want to. I don't want to give Nick too much credit because she broke herself. You know what I'm saying? She still did the work and put in a lot of work as far as other movies is concerned that put her into the point where she was able to be in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I understand that, but I put it like this: people that win movies with M, where'd they go?
Uh,
People that
Makai was already established.
yeah, but Makai's career kind of went downhill after
Well, one might say that it was already headed downhill, which is why he was in 8 Mile.
that. With the fake
one
dreads.
one might say that, right, with the fake dreads. I mean, but in any case, though all of those guys, I mean, they've been in stuff since 8 Mile. Actually, they've been in, some of them have been in much better stuff since 8 Mile. I know the big dude. He was on
He's on.
Ballers, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
I know
still
the
is
dude
on
from Ballers.
Ballers. Yeah, he
Yeah.
still is on Ballers. I
So
can
he
give you
made he
that.
made his he made his own way. But this is what I'm saying.
Papa Doc is the new Captain America.
Right. He did his thing, but like I said, I don't think that that's a credit to 8 Mile. I think I would say that's more a credit to him
Okay.
than that movie
Well,
actually put him on.
let's look directly at the labels, and this isn't me just arguing.
Let's do that.
I'm just trying to put in place um situational stuff on why Nick would say, okay, it's over, I won. Because if I'm Nick Cannon, I'm thinking of this mindset. Like, if you come on Wild and Out like I want you to, and the reason why you're not going to come on is that you're not going to be able to handle what we're going to do, because I do have all these check marks over you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we gonna see what happens with what's going on. But check this out, right? I look at it as, I feel like more people that Nick has put on have been more successful. You know what I'm saying? He had more successful people under him than what M has. Um, M's had 50, sort of had G Unit, but G Unit was really 50's thing. You know what I'm saying? If you count Royce being under M, which I don't, I count Royce being his own, you know what I'm saying, person independently, because he goes works his deals and stuff out on himself. Like, what else has M really did to help the culture? When I look at what Nick went and did, right? Nick put hella people on. Whether people want to think Kevin Hart did the leg work and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I remember Kevin Hart from? Bad scary movies and Wildin' Out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Cat Williams, uh, Mikey Davis. That's his name, right? Mikey Davis, the white boy on SNL. Um,
Yes, that's
what's
Mikey.
the? Yeah, there's another one too who's like got tenure on SNL now. Used to date Ariana Grande, and the people that are around Nick Cannon, they
Pete was on
women.
Pete was on there.
Pete is
Davidson.
on there. Pete has been on there for a minute.
Man,
Pete came back and was a captain for the black team on one episode of, you know what I'm saying, Wild and Out was bodying Nick. Like this show ain't been the same since I left. Well, it's the truth. Pete was the shit on Wild and Out. Uh Dated Ariana. Like even Nick, the people who are around Nick, they female game stepped up. You know what I'm saying? They started dating a different grade of female.
abs.
I can't say the same thing for him. That's another thing. It's like you mad because I had the woman of your dreams. You wanted her, you couldn't keep her. I wifed her. I got 3 kids out of her, and I'm still dealing with her. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. She bodied you with a. She's a singer, and y'all going at it, and she bodied you with a song and a visual, and had Gucci Man on it of all people. The one person that was dissing you at that time, talking about don't nobody in my hood listen to Eminem, and threw Gucci Man on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't think people realize that when it comes to what's going on with M, because who have you ever heard M be attached to? Brittany
Females.
Murphy, Brittany Murphy, Mariah Carey, and Kim.
The baby mama is terrible.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
terrible. But
what,
hey,
what was that bar the Prince Easy drop about M's baby mama died?
Ratchet. I scratched the serial number off. You ain't seen a ratchet this
Yeah,
dirty since your baby
baby
mother.
mama.
That shit
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, and it's
Bars.
facts though. It's facts. Like I don't know, man. I think at the end of the day, if M doesn't go on this show, you know what I'm saying, and do this, he's gonna have to take that L if he doesn't come back with a diss. And now it's getting to the point that he's taking so long. Me personally, I don't care how raw his diss is, it's not gonna have the same effect for me.
It's gonna lose steam. But
Yeah.
the whole thing is this is what and this is something that we also talked about sidebar. We know this Eminem scheme. Like we almost see the scheme coming already, you know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is he's gonna be promoting a album, and when the album comes out, the disc is probably gonna be on there. We don't know how long that's gonna take though. But that's what he's doing. He built steam for an album, and now people are anticipating the album specifically for the disc.
Mm.
I always like hearing new Eminem music, but other people, that's not what they gonna be tuning into. They're gonna be tuning in to see what he got to say about Nick Cannon.
Facts. That's not what that album needs to. That's not what that album needs to be about. That album, M needs that Book of Ryan. You know what I'm saying? M needs that Prime. That, you know what I'm saying, album. M needs something that is his legacy in hip hop, not all this gimmick and stuff going on. He just needs to go sit down and make an album for him. And I think that's one of his issues is that he's trying too hard to make what his fan base wants
Wants to
instead
hear.
instead of going to make what he wants. Like he needs to sit down because M has a great ear. I was listening to an interview that somebody had with Rick Rubin when they were talking about working with him in the studio and how meticulous he was and with the beat. Like after he wrote his lyrics and how his shit goes in and out and how he bends everything, and you know what I'm saying, if one thing's off, like if they go and change one thing in the beat, it will throw his whole, you know what I'm saying, flow off. Nothing will sound right. So like whatever it is when he goes to record, it has to stay that way. So they have to finish everything while he's doing it, or like he'll go in and like he'll take a snare and was like, I want this snare like a half a second shorter. You know what I'm saying? Just so that this 5 syllable word hits, you know what I'm saying, on every beat of that snare.
Right on.
Like that's the type of artistry when it comes to emceeing that I appreciate. These games that he does like this, it's no reason for you to even diss Nick this far later, because I listened to that TI podcast, and it should be, and they paid you homage before he started talking about how he felt back then. He wasn't even talking about how he felt now. He was talking about why he did what he did and why he felt like he had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Why he was like, hey, we could take it to we can go in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I have to do whatever I have to do to, you know what I'm saying, protect my family. And that's one of the reasons why I don't think I don't, I find, I respect other people's opinions when they're coming talking about Nick shouldn't have did that, Nick is trash and all that, but I don't value their opinion, because especially if it's coming from another man. Because if that's the case, boy, if how do you think you'll look if somebody of, which is probably not going to happen, if somebody of Eminem's caliber dissed you and you decided to go back at him, how you think they're going to look at you like that? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how dope you are. You're going at somebody who has a status that is untouchable, and that's the problem. Should
So
these people who are so called legends be held to this higher court, who aren't, because I feel like they got the wrong people as legends. Like you tell me, if you gonna put somebody at the top of hip hop as the greatest rapper of all time, as the GOAT, it's not Jay, it's not Nas, it's not M, it's somebody like Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a GOAT. I don't give a fuck if y'all talking about he ain't got enough albums. No, he, anytime he does anything, it's a classic. If he rap
uh
as Jimmy, the other one, Fallon. If he raps 6 bars on Fallon's show, it's classic. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Z is still the best rapper though. Just cause
Yeah.
of, just cause of everything.
No, I definitely get you on that, but I don't even think Jay could. I'm talking about like just pure MCing. I'm not talking about like just the everything. I don't think Jay could bar. I don't think there's not too many people that can go bar for bar with Black Thought.
Jay, I would like to see that.
That 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 that,
I would
that would
like to
be
see that. Jay Z
that
got bars though.
that
Let's not
I
sell him
know.
short though.
Yeah, I know Jay Z got bars, but I think also Jay Z got hella bars.
Black Thought is an alien.
Yeah, but Black Thought also is such a rare thing. Speaks in that enlightenment so rarely that when a spectacle like that would happen, it would be a lot of people's first time ever seeing that, and they would be surprised and intrigued on who this man is. You know what I'm saying? Like
So,
it's crazy that it's people our age and a little bit younger than us that don't know who the roots
I don't know who.
that don't know who the roots are.
Well, they don't. Yeah, they don't know who. They don't even know who. They may know who the Roots are in theory,
That's
but
just
they
that
don't know
band.
who.
That's
Yeah,
that
they
band
don't
on
know
Jimmy
who Black
Fallon.
Thought is.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I know the dude with the fro that be, you know what I'm saying, drumming and shit. But I know they had a group and dudes. Yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Black Thought, Essential. Another person, and I always talk about him. To me, he is probably the most underrated artist, and that's Lupe Fiasco. Like I would have a hard time thinking of anybody to go against him.
Lupe will body him. Lupe will body. That would be amazing. But I don't think M is built or thinks in the perspective, and I think that's M's problem. M is so closed off. Royce said this in an interview. They were in the Joe Budden interview, as a matter of fact, which I'm kind of upset at Joe Budden. We waited like all week to hear what he was going to say about what was going on, and they really said nothing. They picked apart clips and Hitman's verses on the Prey and was like, why did he say that? Why, like I feel like they're smarter than that when it comes to bars and setups, and they didn't even appreciate some of the stuff that was going on, even though it was light work. You know what I'm saying? It was like battle round, first round light work, but they just kind of dismissed everything that was going on, which makes me think that Spotify deal might be up soon and they might be looking for somewhere else to go.
You funny, bruh. No, they wasn't. Hey, they wasn't feeling that shit, bruh. They wasn't
That,
feeling. Just like I wasn't feeling that. Nigga, that Hitman shit was trash. The
no,
first one,
the Hitman verse on Prey was
that shit
trash.
was trash. Boy.
The Hitman verse on the invitation.
Dre, you tripping? Dre, you tripping right now?
Appreciate it, Jasmine.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jazz.
Hey Dre,
Thanks,
man.
Jazz.
Hey Dre, you will get blocked from me ever coming in here saying anything. Joe is ass.
He's gonna block you. Wait. He's gonna block you. I won't block you, bro. But that's not true though.
Joe
Your
Button is
cold.
Joe Button is far from ass. Go listen to if you got to go listen to anything. Go listen to that Rage of the Machine. Joe Button is far from ass. Thank you,
Mood
Jasmine again.
music. Mood music.
3.5, 4.
Well, 4. Well, 4, but I think 3 too, and 3.5 too.
Loose quarter. Padded room. I can't even remember the track he put out on Amalgam. I can't even remember what album that was. No Love Lost. All Love Lost.
No Love Lost.
Raging the Machine, man. You say if I can't I don't know. I don't know what your taste in hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? You probably like a NBA YoungBoy or something like that. That's like probably your greatest rapper of all time by saying Joe Button's garbage.
Nah, he's really big into Big Crit. That's who took me to the Big Crit concert. With Sci High. And he loved Dre 3000.
Okay, which is funny because Big Crit for years had Joe Button in his top 5.
In his top 5, he definitely did. He definitely did, Dre. Check the files. Check the files.
So that's funny to me. It's funny because the other artists that he likes knows what Joe can do on a mic. Matter of fact, you could think the one thing you could diss Joe on is you could think this whole reality thing that's going on right now, this whole hip hop reality thing on a Mr. Joe Button, because he was one of the first ones that was on the YouTube binge and all that, putting his life and stuff out there, especially the stuff that had going on with Tahiri. I remember Joe Button TV. You would pop up, he go live, you see him sitting down, and all you see is Tahiri's ass and them arguing about something, like Joe being at the strip club or something like that. And it was just amazing to watch that, exactly what was going on in his life translate into his music. You know what I'm saying? OSL 4. You know what I'm saying? That last run in with Tahiri, when he's in the video with his now baby mama, Sin Santana. You know what I'm saying? And hey, and that's another sniper on the list is Joe Button, because Joey keep a female. He said, you know, I'm not saying musically he's trash, but his podcast and reality BS is trash. Actually, no, it's not. Joe Button saved Love and Hip Hop. That shit was going downhill until he came on there with that Tahiri BS.
Fuck that shit too, though, Dre. The podcast dope though. I fuck with the podcast.
Yeah, and
that's part of the reason I'm doing this.
Yeah, the podcast is hot, and it's the #1 hip hop podcast on Spotify. His commenting on everyone currently is trash.
They did go in on Clip's verse though. That shit had me dying, bro.
Yeah,
that white boy is nice. He is.
But
oh shit, bro.
But we get the sarcasm that Clips was bringing in that, but them making fun of that was hilarious. But we understand his sarcasm behind his bars. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's all, you know, the fans. He is nice. He's nicer than everybody. No, he's not. Eminem is nowhere near on the level he was that he used to be. He can't get back there. But I think the problem is he wasn't even on that level. He wasn't better than Royce as on Bad Meets Evil. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Royce is elevating to where M should have been, and it's just because he's such a recluse that I think he's lost touch with the world. He's lost touch with Sam. You know, all he does is Royce said all he does is just lock himself away and listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not in touch with what's going on in the world.
Hey, so listen. This is the point that I've made about Eminem, and this has probably been about at least 2 albums ago. The problem with Eminem is that he seems uninspired except for the drama. So the only way that he feels like he wants to come out with an album is when he got a bunch of venom inside of him because somebody said something about him and because he's being thin skinned and I got to get this off my chest. What he needs to do is he needs to go and get around some hip hop legends besides Dr. Dre, because the
Right.
whole thing about Dre is a musical genius, but why are we still waiting on a Chronic album?
Exactly. Um.
He
A,
haven't put
a,
nothing out. So
a,
he needs to go and get with some he needs to go and get with some go and get with Justice League or even somebody old school, like go get with Preem. Preem and Guru just dropped the album this year. Why you
facts.
can't do that with Preem? Them Prime
Facts.
albums with Royce is fire, nigga.
Facts. And
Go get on some shit like that. You know what I'm
and
saying?
Royce is
Go get on some
Ro,
Timberland beats. Timberland
Ro,
still make beats.
yeah, and Timberland would
He
love
would
to
love
do
to
an
work
album
with
with
you.
Eminem.
He would love to
Would
work with
love it.
you. Go get with him. Go get outside of your box. Get inspired by something and come out with something fire because we know that you got it in you. All of these rhymes that you spitting, that you coming out with, they cool and all. You know what I'm saying? Phonetically
He has
and
bars
and the trucker, you
phonetically,
got bars. Yeah, that's cool.
scheme wise, flow wise.
Yeah.
They're dope.
We want
But
to hear that, but we want to hear something real though.
yeah,
We don't want to hear that bullshit that you be talking about, bro.
90% of them beats is trash. You know why everybody like cleaning out my closet? Because cleaning out my closet was real. You know why everybody likes Stan? Because Stan was real. Even the track where you killed your baby mama and you put her in the trunk and dragged her, you know what I'm saying?
That won you the Grammy.
Yeah.
That won you the Grammy. That's actually a terrible
They was
song.
real. They was real. The stuff when you're going at
Right.
the stuff when you're going at George Bush, those are all real
Yeah.
feelings. Now
Mosh.
now everything, it feels like everything he's doing now is produced. Like
Right.
and you know what? We should stop because somebody's gonna tag him in this. And the last album he had, he actually went after all the podcast people and everybody that talked about it, even the
That's
small
cool.
podcast.
Hey, no, that's cool though. That's cool though. He don't want that shit with me though. You don't want that shit, bro.
Hold
You don't
up.
want that shit because I'm a
Hold
fan.
up.
I don't listen to everything that you done said, bro.
Hold up.
You don't want that shit with me.
That
Nigga.
is at syndrome _TS
Yeah, come see
on
me.
Twitter, at Instagram.
Come see
He
me.
said you do not want the smoke, Eminem.
Come see me. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I remember buying the Slim Shady LP with the big ass broken peel. That was, you know what I'm saying, had the demon shit coming out of it. I'm a fan, bro. But you don't want that shit with me though, cause I'll lay down the rights
Nah,
for you, brother.
I honestly think
I
that
ain't Nick Cannon.
I honestly think that somebody like MGK approached a battle with Eminem from the right way because he approached it from a fan perspective, not understanding why you do this and this on the track and this is the
Yeah.
way you're coming in. This is not who I thought you would be. I catered myself after you. I idolized you, and then it surprises me that you came at me this way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Dre says that ninja was the biggest M fan.
Talking about
He
me.
Yeah, he was probably as big as an M fan as I was a DMX fan. They be like, I had that It's Dark and Hell is Hot tape, the cassette tape, and I remember everybody like, hey, what we listening to? DMX. What we listen? DMX. Can we listen to? Nope, DMX. You know what I'm saying? To the point.
I was listening to the Slim Shady LP when everybody else was I was bumping, like, you know what I'm saying, like I would listen to Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, that was around volume 2, so Hard Knock Life. I was listening to that, but I was listening to that Slim when we got in the car. That's what I'm bringing.
Yeah. No, I
He
definitely
part of the
feel you.
reason I started rapping. But bro,
You know,
you don't want them problems with me.
This may sound really, 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 really weird, but Eminem's what got me into Drake. Like Drake musically.
That is weird.
No, because M has said something or tweeted something because Wayne was tweeting something or something, and that's what made me go check out Drake. That's when he was still on Degrassi. That's like when he was rapping, like doing music on, you know what I'm saying, Degrassi, and that's when he first put that that mixtape that came out afterwards when he signed. That's when he had first put that out. That had wanna be my that Replacement Girls on it, like the original version of Replacement Girls.
It's called come something. Shit.
Coming Home or Come Again or something like that. I don't care what it was called.
Comeback season. Comeback season.
Comeback season.
It's comeback season.
Yeah. So that's honestly what took me there, because I remember they said something, but they were saying something about it, and I went on the N. I don't remember what that channel was. It was like the N. It was with Degrassi came on, and then like I was sitting down with my sister.
Noggin.
Yeah, I was sitting down with my sister. Yeah, and it turned to like the end after hours or
Yeah.
something like that.
Uh-huh.
And it was the episode. I think it was is he the episode before the episode after where he got shot when he was in the wheelchair. And it was just weird because right after that, the Replacement Girls video came on, and I was like,
Really?
okay, yes, I was like, okay, that's the first place that video ever aired was on that channel.
Wow, he got placement on that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Drake though. Fuck Drake.
And so that's when I started
Oh
checking them out.
shit.
But I said to say this, it was similar. It was a similar thing with Eminem because I was one of them that got on the Infinite album. You know what I'm saying? And it was
Mhm.
just hearsay by other people talking about it. So um, when you hear somebody that you respect, you know what I'm saying, lyrically as an MC, and they tell you go check somebody out, you normally go check that person out.
Mhm.
Um, back to his comment on he's commenting on everyone currently is trash. Um, Dre, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That everybody that he really calls trash, all these newer artists, majority of them are trash, like dead ass. And one of the reasons why I respect their platform is that they don't let anybody not tell them what to think. Their opinions are their opinions. They don't have a problem if you have a different opinion, but they're gonna tell you how they feel. Um, Button to me was one of the people that were done wrong by the industry, who you know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
who had a,
Absolutely.
who had
Absolutely.
a meteoric rise. Like they went to the top really fast, and then you know what I'm saying, somebody didn't like them going that fast, and brought them back down, mishandled in what was going on, especially with all the drama and stuff behind the scenes that was going on in Def Jam.
Now, this is not to say that he didn't have some undoing in his own DNA that
Facts.
caused him a lot of problems that he had to deal with, but the industry still did do him wrong. He got done very dirty
Yeah, and
in
that
many
that
instances.
and that comes from having a lack of knowledge of what was going on and
Yeah,
trying and again bouncing too fast like a lot of these kids are doing now. The reason you see a lot of these kids flame out so quick is 'cause they don't know what they're doing. They rise fast, don't know how to handle what's going on, don't know how to make business move behind the line. That's one of the reasons I like when he was talking to Lil Boat, when he was talking to young Lil Yachty, and he was telling him like, you know what I'm saying, where's your publishing, where's this, where's that, when he was still on the other show, the Everyday Struggle, um and talking to them about asking them questions of stuff that he didn't know when they was their age to let them know that hey, you guys need to know what the fuck is going on with your stuff because you can get screwed exactly like I was, and them not understanding, you know what I'm saying, what was going on, but at the same time respecting them as artists. But if you don't like their music, a lot of their music is trash, yo. You can respect them as an artist for what they making, but if the music is trash, the music is trash. But if they getting that trash off, them get their trash off. If we could have got off what they're getting off 10 years ago, we would be in the same places they're in now. 10 years
honestly.
10 years ago, they wouldn't have been able to get away with getting that shit off. Like people like Drake have changed the music industry to be so simplistic, so you know what I'm saying, like microwave music is just microwave. It's over with in a day. You know what I'm saying? When she gets popped, don't nobody want a song longer than think about the hottest songs that are out, right? A lot of those songs aren't over 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Let's go even further. Whatever song that you like, do you know all the rest of the songs that are on that same album?
Nah, I don't think you do.
Absolutely not.
Cause you're streaming that one song. You're not
I'm
buying the
streaming that
album.
one song. I'm not buying the album. You
Exactly.
remember back? You remember back in the day, Andre, where we used to go to the store and have to buy albums in order to get that shit.
Facts.
Unless we was buying like mixtapes from somebody off the street that burned and made a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes back in the day, we would have
Them singles.
DJ exclusives. Well, yeah, singles,
You
but
had them. You had them
we wasn't
Lucy's.
buying singles. We wasn't buying singles. We was
Oh, yeah.
buying albums, and we would buy like DJ albums. Like I would buy a DJ Clue album, and if it had a hot song that was on, you know what I'm saying, that ended up being on somebody else's album, I might not have known it.
Facts. Facts. But
But
every
it's
every
it's a
everything's
different
changed
wave
now.
though. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
everything's
different
changed
wave
now.
now.
Yeah, it's to the point now. What I'm on my fourth single out. You know what I'm saying? Album ain't even drop. It's just like that. People only want. You know what
Fourth
I'm saying?
single
The instant.
album ain't dropped,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Yeah,
as long as they keep streaming them, I'm not gonna put the album out. I'll put another single out. I'll give them to you one by one before I give you an entire album because it's I'm my revenue is higher that way.
and it just makes sense.
Yeah, it's crazy. You get a specialized album cover for each single. You know what I'm saying? Throw two unreleased tracks on that joint. There you go. It's ready to go. Man, I don't know. It's just I just feel like Joe Budden is a very important platform because you didn't see all these motherfuckers popping up with podcasts till after they saw how successful he was because he's just speaking the truth,
Yeah, I fuck with Joey. I fuck with him
unfiltered,
tough.
and he owns his stuff 100%. It's just like he said that he wouldn't come and make another album until he got to the point where he could self-finance everything, so it could be done the
Videos
way it's supposed
included.
to be done.
Hmm.
So I think he still owes Empire an album, and he said he's gonna come back and he's gonna say I'm gonna make sure I can self finance the entire album myself if I come back and do music. Which
He a,
at this,
he a fucking jerk though, dog. He gonna retire first and then say, I'll fuck around and come back and do my shit."
well, I think that was the way for him to get out without having breach of contract. If he was gonna say he was gonna do that before, but now that he's retired, he could say that, and he's not in breach of contract. I think it was something like that was going on, and that's why
Fuck
he wasn't
him.
able to do it.
Hey, fuck him. He better get back in his bag, man.
It's gonna take him a
I
minute
want
to
to
get
hear
up.
some more Joey bars.
Nah, that Royce drops. That Royce drops in January. That's all I'm worried about right now. And he self produced the whole album.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait for that. I really can't.
So let's go ahead and do the battle rappers. Where we
No,
at?
because hold on. I want to get into something right quick. And
This guy.
yeah, uh, these two knuckleheads are back at it, bro. Um,
Oh, okay.
y'all know who I'm talking.
Uh,
Y'all
I
know
don't
who I'm
want to talk
talking
about
about.
this. I don't want
I
to talk
do.
about this.
Well, you can hear my little rant going on. Ace Tyler and James Worthy. I'm gonna come out and say this as a fellow artist, wavy, as a fellow. I'm gonna come out and say this. Hey, I do you one better. Here you go. I take you completely off the screen.
Nah,
I'm
you
gonna come out.
cool. Go ahead, go back,
Yeah,
man. We good. We good.
I'm gonna come out as a fellow artist and say this, dog. The shit y'all doing is stupid as fuck. Like dead ass. Both of y'all looking like fucking children right now. I don't give a fuck if y'all get mad at me or whatever was going on. Both of y'all need to grow the fuck up with this shit that's going on. One saying I'm personally disrespected, the other one saying, sending pop shots at him. And y'all sounded. I posted some earlier today, a Tomatonga from New Japan and
Okay,
fucking
Dad.
and, and and the fucking real one going back. Y'all sound
Yeah.
very, very, very WWE-ish right now. This shit is just for pure entertainment. I'm kind of thinking it's a fucking work that y'all not really beefing. Y'all doing this shit to pop y'all shit off. That's how I'm feeling right now because this shit don't make no fucking sense. This
I
shit.
like it. I like the wrestling talk. I like the wrestling talk. It looks like a work. Y'all motherfuckers work. The fuck?
Definitely. It looks like that Bret Hart Shawn
Oh
Michaels shit, dog.
bro.
This
Yeah.
shit is definitely not cool, man. And the two people who are the two people who I've had conversations with can't be talking about how we got to link up and move it a unit. You either them or you us. Both of y'all looking like them because I swear it looks like y'all are just working against everything that y'all trying to build up. You got James Worthy's one of the most popular people online right now in the area. Every time he pops online, people are watching and seeing what he's saying. The dude's funny. You know what I'm saying? He's very comedic. He's hard working. I don't give a fuck what you say about him. You can talk about his hair. You can talk about him eating ass. You can talk about anything you want to do. That dude goes out there and does his work. Doesn't give a fuck what you say about him. He's going to get done when he needs to get done, and he's going to put shit on. That's one of the reasons why that podcast on the first episode did so well. That's the reason why he's moving them shirts and shit like that. That's the reason why his music, even though y'all feel y'all want to come down on him and look down upon him on what the fuck's going on, that's why his music resonates past that because he makes quality music. I could say the same exact thing about Ace. His music resonates. He's out here trying to work. But the thing is that if anybody needs anything from either one of these individuals, they get it, but nobody wants to give it to them. And these two motherfuckers who could actually link up and take over the G, at least, Northwest Indiana, if these two get together and get on the same fucking page, are fucking arguing with each other and got us sitting over here sitting like, well, gotta move forward. That's exactly how I feel about that shit, man. Both of y'all need to wake the fuck up and grow up, and that's how I feel about it. I can say it here, y'all can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. I'm just gonna keep it real. Great music, Great podcast. I got my shirt from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support and what's going on, but I'm gonna tell both of y'all, shut the fuck up, grow the fuck up, get to the music, get to the grind. I don't give a fuck what he said about you. I don't give a fuck what he said about you. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit into a t-shirt, turn it into some type of revenue that's going on, and keep that shit pushing. And show the other one that your music is where it's at. Fuck this personal shit. We all too grown to be talking about I'm finna go beat a nigga's ass in the street or some shit like that. We grown as fuck, dog. We all close to 40. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a second. Wait a second, buddy. Wait a second. I think you've gone too far. I ain't close to 40 like that, bro.
I'm just speaking in general, dog. We're close to the 40. We're close to the 40 and we out of 20. Put it that way.
Yeah, but that's
yeah. So grow the fuck up, because the shit we doing right now is showing the younger generation, you know what I'm saying, that shit, the act of fucking dumbass is still cool, and that ain't where it's at. Definitely. But
let me say this. I have talked to some other people. Ace is my brother. From another mother. I love him. I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? I can't even help, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I love him. You know what I'm saying? You can't help the people that you love. James, I'm cool with you. A good guy. A good guy. I have yet to encounter anything negative as far as James is concerned. And really, I don't even have anything negative to say about the things that he has done, really, because I feel like a lot of it has been put on him and he just reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I am willing to say is that I would be willing to be a mediator in the situation. If both of y'all is willing to sit down and talk like grown ass men, then I feel like we could work this shit out, because at the end of the day, I don't feel like it was nothing that was said that went too far over into the point where it can't be brought back to where we can link up and actually get things, you know what I'm saying, squared away, and where we can move forward together and link up like, you know what I'm saying, we supposed to do. At the same time, grown men feel how they feel. And if neither one of them want to receive the olive branch, you know what I'm saying, that's on them. They may feel a certain type of way because of whatever it has transpired already. But like I said, I'm willing to be a mediator. I feel like it is very childish, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to ignore how somebody else is feeling. They may have another reason that I don't know about to feel the way that they feel. But I just don't. Fuck all that shit, man. We're supposed to be trying to move together, man. We're supposed to be trying to win together, man. Link up, baby.
This is how I feel about the situation, yo. And exactly how I feel. If either one of these motherfuckers ever laughed or even chuckled or ooh at a disaster or arse bar, shut the fuck up and grow up. Because I can guarantee anything they said was 14 times worse than anything that was said to you. Period.
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Like dead ass, because
we're not gonna talk battle rap, man. I want to talk battle rap, man. Fuck you niggas, man. I love them niggas, but fuck them niggas, man.
You didn't see my segue? You didn't see my segue? Yeah, bring a disaster and arson into it?
Okay. Wait. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good guy.
Yeah. A subject that Rome has been wanting to talk about for the longest, man. The Mount Rushmore of battle rap, or the
battle rappers,
or the Kohana Rushmore of battle rap.
Kohana Rushmore, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you in the non-told like I am, like I said, I'm a nerd. What the fuck you gonna? Either one of y'all get mad at me. What you gonna do? Call me a nerd? Y'all gonna tell me my music suck? Y'all gonna tell me, you know, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, which I want to say. I'm gonna laugh at y'all asses, and I'm like, yep, and I'm gonna turn that shit into some type of fucking monetary thing. Look, I'm a nerd. My music sucked, but your girl still listen to it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
She liked them Naruto bars, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault your girl bent over watching anime. You know what I'm saying? Hentai all day. But nah, man. We want to get into some of our favorites of what was going on and everything with battle rap. James gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna have a fucking like a whole live. Like, okay, Indy. Like, hey, when y'all gonna let us on the podcast? When we gonna do some joint shit, yo?
Right.
Cause I feel like I know you could take it. Ace, if you get mad at me, I don't give a fuck, brother. Suck it the fuck up. Where's my verse at? That's all I gotta say. Where my verse at? Get my
That's
verse
bro.
done.
I wonder if bro going you got. I'm gonna have to go back and tag him in the live though. But I think he gonna watch. But bro gonna
Yeah.
hit me up. As soon as he see it, he gonna hit me up like, it's
Nah, you
cool,
say it.
man.
I say it to your face, dude.
Nah,
That
it's
and
cool. It's cool.
yeah,
It's bro. I'm gonna talk to him like how a brother's supposed to talk to another brother
I don't
though. You know what
care.
I'm saying? So
It's a reason why your name on that flyer for that Blood in the Water event.
indeed,
It's a reason why I asked you to get on that particular song. You know what I'm saying? So
indeed.
you can feel whatever fucking type way you want to, but I need you to grow the fuck up and be who the fuck you need to be, Ace Tyler. You know what I'm saying? That's who I need you to fucking be. Not this person that I'm seeing arguing back and forth shit on the net. I need you to be you. Nothing but that music. Period. Get on your shit. You too talented to be getting upset about that type of shit, dog. If you really upset about that shit, put that shit in your music. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of battle raps,
Let's
top
go.
four. Okay, so um, I've had a little bit of time to do this. Mine kind of fluctuates though, but number one for me all time in battle rap is gonna be Loaded Lux. That's my favorite personal battle rapper. I mean, it might say something about me, but you know what I'm saying. I like that. I like that type of talk. You know what I'm saying?
Lux is a legend.
He's a legend and he belongs up there. You know what I'm saying? Beloved, beloved, you're gonna get this word. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So Lux is on there. I gotta throw Murder Mook on there. He's the reason that I started watching battle rap. The first battle rap,
Is that your number two?
yes.
I
Uh,
agree. I agree with you on the number one for Lux.
so Mook, I gotta put number two. That's what got me started watching battle rap. Mook, he hasn't translated the greatest into the modern era of battle rap, but he still stands solidified with all of the work that he put in beforehand. He's the reason I started watching battle rap. I used to watch those Smack DVDs, and I think the first one that I saw, he battled oh my man, who was the first one I saw? The first battle that I saw of Mook was Jay Mills. Jay Mills out on the street, and then I saw him battle Party Artie, and then I saw him battle Lux in the record store, and I was like, who is this loaded Lux? Who is this Lux guy? Pop Lux. This dude going crazy on Murder Mook. So you know what I'm saying? Mook is definitely, he's still, if you go and check out some of his freestyles that he do on some of these various radio stations, that boy a spitter, bro. Like he still got it. So that's number two for me. Number three, I would say, is Hollow the Don. I don't watch Hollow dismantle a few of my favorite people. You know what I'm saying? Probably
Including Joe Budden.
He kind of took down Joey, but that was in. I don't even really count that battle like that.
Okay.
I don't really count that battle like that, just because it wasn't really in front of a battle crowd, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't, the things that should have got reactions didn't get reaction like how they were supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Joey had bars in that battle.
Joey had a lot of bars.
He
Hollow
had no
still
delivery.
watched them.
He had no
Hollow,
delivery.
bro, Hollow watched them. Hollow watched them. Let's get that straight. Hollow watched them. Joey had a lot of bars for him though, but Hollow watched them. Even besides that though, like I've seen Hollow went up against Lux and held his own, even though I feel like Lux still won that battle. Hollow, his biggest loss though is to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Which was back in the Fight Club days, but even still, Hollow's been solid. I think the only one that I've seen him lose like convincingly was I think he battled Sue Surf, and Sue Surf beat him. But in any case, though, Hollow belongs on the Mount Rushmore, in my opinion. He's the most versatile battle rapper of all of them, in my opinion.
Okay.
And then to round it all out, I put Charlie Clips up there. I haven't seen Clips take convincing loss to anyone. And he done washed a lot of niggas, bruh. I done seen him watch A-Burb. He 30 A-Burb at Summer Madness. He killed Sirius Jones at Summer Madness. He got a lot of bad. He went overseas to Europe and watched some of them the Euro dudes. He done been on King of the Dot. He done been on he done watched a lot of people, bro. I think Charlie Clips belongs on the Mount Rushmore. So that's my
Okay.
four. Lux, Mook, Hollow, and Charlie Clips on the Mount Rushmore.
I get you. I get you. I fuck with you with that. I'm cheating. I'm cheating a lot because
Yeah, PJ, he did get Shotty Horror. That's who it was.
yeah, I'm cheating a lot because my fourth is because you can't spell bars without arse in it. But my fourth
I'm not gonna argue that.
my fourth is like three people because I couldn't decide.
Oh my god.
So
That's not Mount Rushmore. That's a different
Kohana can have as many
What's there?
Hokage. Kohana can have as many Hokage as they want on their mountain. I think they're like 6 right now, so leave me alone.
There you go.
Um,
There you go.
so you had Lux, Mook, Hollow, Clips, right? I agree with you with Lux
Yes.
at 1. I got Hollow at 2,
Okay.
just because I was in and out of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I was more of, I think I went through my rock phase. Like when battle rap got hot, I was listening to Slipknot, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, going to concerts. So like I was in a totally
Alright.
different field when that happened, right? My number 3 is Charlie Clips for the exact same reason you said. I have never seen Clips take a convincing loss. Even when Clips went
Never.
on this, even when Clips had Death in the Family and went overseas, did he go overseas? He went overseas and battled somebody.
Or maybe Canada. I can't remember which one that was. I think that was when he went
With-
overseas though. He
I
went to
think
Europe.
yeah, and battle somebody and still, you know what I'm saying, freestyle. The Clips is the only person I see really that comes off the dome or reacts to something freestyle and that shit hits every time he does it. Like
Nah, that's not true. Hollow is the same way.
I said that I see. I said that I see.
You
I
gotta
didn't
watch
say
more
anything.
battles then.
Look, this is my list, not your list. This is my
you
list.
gotta watch more battles.
This
then.
is not you
Clips is-
arguing them.
Clips is definitely one of those dudes though.
My number 4, like I said, is 3 for some reason. I got Dumbfounded, Disaster, and Arse. I can't decide which one I want at 4. Dumbfounded is somebody that kept me in battle rap because he reminded me of the type of flows that I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Comedic, very punchliney. I
And
like
super casual.
Yeah,
That's
real
why I love Conceited.
Yeah, laid back. That Conceited Dumbfounded battle was like what
That
got
shit was
me.
dope.
That got me back in the battle rap because they was real.
That shit was
You know
dope.
what I'm saying? It's you saw the respect there that they were casual and just throwing bars. Disaster and Arse. The only reason I have Disaster there is because I feel like Disaster was one of them doing the. It's something about that insult shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so insulting that you get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I just think Disaster does it better than what Arse does it. But Arse to me is a better lyricist than what Disaster does. But I feel for like
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like Arse is a better. Hold on. I didn't see Boy pop in, man.
Yeah,
Hollow Gang
Yeah,
Bug is in the building.
thank you, Bug. Thank you,
Yeah.
Bug. Nah, don't put that one up. Put the other one up. There you go. Put the other one up. Thank you, Bug.
And another thing, especially Arsenal, I mean not Arsenal, but Disaster coming up when he was coming up, when somebody of his ethnicity wasn't looked at very brightly. It was a lot of shit that was going against him, and for him to be as disrespectful as he was just something different for me. You know what I'm saying? Being of Arabic background, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing that was interesting to me. Ars, man, I don't know. Ars to me at times came off more funny than disrespectful. A lot of times, but Ars wittiness and his delivery is what always kept me interested in him and what he did. Y'all make sure
Only
y'all go.
thing
Y'all make sure
I've
y'all go check
seen
out how y'all go to YouTube and search Hollow Game Bug and check
Hollow
his
Game
music out.
Bug. Check
Retarded.
that boy out. That not your top 50. That's my shit.
Facts. Facts.
Shout out to you, Bug. Um, so Disaster, I would say actually I prefer him lyrically over Arsenal. The only thing about Diaz is he took out some of the I think at one point he was like the it guy in battle rap, but I've seen Diaz falter against some people that he probably shouldn't have. Maybe he didn't take the battles as seriously as he needed to, but he definitely like I know you've seen the cannabis battle with Diaz,
Yeah.
where cannabis pulled out his notebook. Like, damn, this motherfucker made cannabis pull out the notebook, bruh. And he battled Cassidy. I think he smoked Cassidy.
Cassidy is
Um,
so hit and miss to me in battle rap, dude.
well, he had a better showing against Goods, but I think that kind of goes to what type of artist, I mean, what type of battle rapper Goods is rather than Diaz. Like Diaz is coming for your neck if he come. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I done seen Diaz lose to like lesser cats. Like I done seen him lose to Danny Myers. I think he lost to Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? And Danny Myers, although you know what I'm saying, they call him the bar god. He cold, but like he probably shouldn't have lost to him though.
But it's a lot. It's a
Ours,
lot. It's a lot of too when Disaster. It seemed like Disaster was everywhere, and I think the same thing happened to Ars. They
mhm,
were doing so much that the you
too
start this
much,
the style started to get stale.
too much.
The same thing is happening. The same thing happened with Conceited. You know what I'm saying? Where his
Yep,
where his style just
yep,
got stale, so it didn't hit
yep.
as hard as it used to.
You
You
was
know?
doing you was doing too much to too many different battle rappers in too many different leagues. So I'm
Yeah.
seeing you so much that it's not hitting like that. But I will say the only thing about that is I ain't never seen nobody lose as bad as I seen Arsenal lose to Hitman Holla though in Jersey. Hitman smoked that boy.
Hitman smokes a lot of boys though.
Man, he smoked arse. That's all I need to hear, nigga. He smoked the shit out of arse in Jersey, nigga. Had the Jersey niggas like, damn, that shit hard, nigga. I
Facts.
can't, I can't go for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard for me as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like that to take that bad of a loss in your hometown. That's just tough. Now I know he lost. He got smoked. I think he got 30 by Calico in Detroit, but that's an away game too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
Calico is supposed to win in Detroit, and he showed up, but he didn't. He didn't hit like how he was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I say, Ars, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue him being placed on the Mount Rushmore of battle rap because he has certainly earned his spot there. You know what I'm saying? From the Fight Club days until now, he owned the Battle League at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, shout outs to him. He deserves to be on Mount Rushmore, but mine is, you know what I'm saying? Who mine is.
So does so in the same perspective, thinking of that because of everything that Ars has done, does that mean that Eminem deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore of rap?
No,
Thank you. That's all. I just wanted to know.
no, he did a lot. He did a lot,
So
but other people have done more. I would
so
say.
so I'm gonna hit you one right quick, right?
Go ahead.
Who's on your Northwest Indiana Mount Rushmore right now?
Um, Mount Rushmore. Okay, so Time, um, Gibbs,
Hmm.
Hit,
Hmm.
and probably. Ooh, that's tough.
Hmm.
Probably Skrill though.
Hmm. Okay.
Probably Skrill.
Okay. Okay.
Those are our faces. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I can dig you that. So uh
And that's off the dome.
that's off the dome without thinking, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I am going to have to go time.
Hmm.
Definitely hit.
Okay.
I dug you on that. Definitely hit. And we're only doing four, right?
Four.
Four. I can't do six again. Just
You
four.
cannot. Yeah.
Okay. So time, hit, vision.
Okay.
I gotta put vision on there.
I'm not mad
Uh,
at you for that.
I have to. I have no
I'm not
choice.
mad at you for that.
That album he put out
It's fire.
crafted crafted the sound of my music right
That
now.
shit fire.
And for my last spot, you put Gibbs on there, but
Go ahead. Do you, man? Do you, man?
no, because I understand why you put Gibbs on there. But
Yeah.
I definitely understand why you put Gibbs on there. But I feel like for me, I put Hit over Gibbs. Gibbs is that dude, but I think Gibbs is surpassed just being in Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? Just being in NWI. I'm
He's
thinking of his
something
site now,
else.
right now. He's something else.
He's something else.
Um,
Okay, so Vision,
Al Coleon.
solid.
That's what I do. I was thinking about Jill, and I kind of feel like Jill has surpassed
And
him a little
Jill
bit.
and Jill is a legend as well. Let's not
Yeah,
let's give people they flowers before they gone. You know what I'm saying? Jill is a legend out here, man. Shout out to you, Rick Jill. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, like it felt a certain type of way. I wasn't even here when the On the What video came out on Uncut. I think I was in Michigan, and I was like, man, this motherfucking Rick Jill on motherfucking BET, dog. This shit is ill. You know what I'm saying? So shout out
yeah,
to him. He a legend, and he deserves to be on Mount Rushmore. He just not on mine.
yeah. You definitely deserve. I mean, you taught me how to walk in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Throw the hood on, turn around, and mob backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fight to win. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Jill's music got me through some troubling nights. You know what I'm saying? Growing up and shit like that. His music, the grind, CCA, MCGs, like they got me through a lot of stuff. But when I think about who personally affected me and my music, you know, and who I am and how I'm coming, it was definitely, you know what I'm saying, the ones I mentioned, you know what I'm saying, being Time, Hit, Vision, and Coley to this day is one of
Holy.
the Coley to this day is one of the reasons why I'm looking to have so many different revenue streams and why I'm working so hard to do what I do, because he never stopped working. That man didn't even let prison stop him.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? He kept
Solid.
going. That's a true
Solid.
inspiration of what's going on.
Solid individual too. Solid individual, man.
Yeah, definitely. And shouts out to those who I feel like don't get enough of their flowers, like Lady C, Seesaw, Rob Ville. You know what I'm saying? Them cats just
Bo.
steadily out there crying. Vovo, you know, like Vovo got some good news today. I want to get him on the podcast so we can talk about that. But
Yeah, man. He be on some other shit though.
yeah, definitely. At that, look who popped in, Mr. Ace Tyler right there. You need to go back to the beginning, like the middle of the podcast, and listen to what we was
He a
talking
sucker.
about.
I don't even think he stayed around, dog. He a sucker,
Yeah,
man.
product of my environment mixtape. That on Spinnerella.com. Stream. That's what he
That's
doing. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
Brodo, man. Shout out to him. Yeah, go stream that product of my environment, man. Get them numbers up, yo.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm
Stream
saying?
that, download it. Don't just stream it,
Facts.
download it. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on your phone.
Vovo, what's good, Vovo? What's good, man? You got that? They got that artist. They got another artist showcase for a stack.
Yeah.
December 28th.
Yeah.
Man, Vovo and them just putting on for the city, man. They giving y'all a
On
chance to.
so.
They getting y'all a chance to
On
get the money
so.
y'all need. That with $1,000, I could do 2 mixtapes off a stack.
Let's that party that they had, the Young Dro concert,
Yeah,
man, that shit went up, boy. I seen so many lives from that shit, man. That shit went up, bruh. Shout out to them, Gi Vito, um, who else? Vovo Pop In, who promoted that show, the Young Dro concert, at the Loft. Put it in the chat, bro, so I can shout him out. That shit went up though, man. That shit look crazy, bro. That shit look crazy. I was at work, motherfucking on my phone, like, damn, this shit going up, boy. Yeah. Young Dro was in the building. They had bottles popping. It was all of that, man. DJ Ty, I believe. No,
DJ Ty been
no, no,
working
no, no,
hard.
no. K Caesar and Flex Luger was there.
That's KC's and Flex Luger. But shout
For
out to Ty.
sure.
Ty been working
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Jason.
Shout out to Ty.
Shout out to Jason in the loft. They always putting
Yeah,
on and doing
Jason
something for the
Holmes
city.
at the loft for sure, man. We appreciate y'all. But yeah, that shit definitely went up, bro. Man, that shit was nuts. Young Dro was in the building. He was in there tearing it up. And Two Tone, that's right. Thank you, Vovo. Two Tone Promotions. Actually, Vito said I don't think Two Tone was actually help. I think he helped him with this one, but he wasn't doing it though. But Vito definitely did it. That shit was lit, boy. I'm telling you, we be having some shit in the G, man, and ain't nothing happened. It wasn't no violence after.
No
It wasn't
violence.
no
No
fights. That
nothing.
shit was
Yeah.
chill. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
It,
can
it was
come
it
to the
wasn't
G and party,
it
and that shit
wasn't
be cool.
it wasn't a normal day in Portage or Sunset Lounge with people getting shot.
On the gang,
You feel
boy.
me?
You know what I'm saying? That shit was super lit. Everybody came in there. They had a good ass time, and nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit does happen in Gary. You know what I'm saying? We just need to promote it.
Cool out with
Cool
them.
out with
Hey,
them. Yeah. Shout out
hold
to
on.
Cooling Out.
But
Shout
hey,
out to DJ Cooling Out, man.
Jason is the freaking manager dude at the I got his name right at the loft, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Jason Holmes.
Yeah, Jason
Yeah.
Holmes. Because Bug
Shout out
popped
to
in there, was like,
Jason.
Jason. I was like, did I get his name wrong?
Yeah, I'm seeing that shit down. Like, yeah, Jason. We
Yeah, so
fuck with him, man. We done did some shows there, man. We fuck with him.
yeah, Jason always looking out for what's going on, man. Again, man. What is it? January 10th, bro. Blood in the Water release event. Number 2 at the Forge, 22 West
The
Cass Street,
Forge.
Joliet, Illinois, 60432, man. Performing live. Do you see in chat? Hollow Gang Bug. Do you see in chat? Mr. King. Do you saw in chat? Ace Tyler. Trail 90P Syndrome. Myself. Blood in the Water crew. Just One. Peter Villain. Reckless Rod. Will all be there showing out, man. Tickets available now. You can go to the Forge website and get them.
Hey, PJ, who your cousin, bro? Who your cousin? Phil.
Who
I'll
your
call him
cousin?
PJ.
Who's your cousin? Vovo? Bug? Jason?
I don't know. Yeah, is it Jason?
You
I'm
related?
definitely about to say that next time I talk to Jason too. Your cousin, yeah, I need that. What's it called?
Straight up, man. I gotta it's something I forgot to even put in here, man. Yo, for anybody that you can go stream my music on Spotify right now. Indie Uchiha.
PJ, who your cousin, man?
Go check that out. Right now, I got a link on my Facebook. Anybody who's not my friend, you can go ahead and add me. You can get 3 months free of Spotify right now.
Max.
After that, it's $9.99 a month, but you get that first 3 months for free. Check out that boy. Think about curtain calls.
Yeah,
a lot
all
of
I think about. Yeah, all I think about. Yeah, all I think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I think. I ain't got it on the computer. That's what I'm saying.
He said cool
Oh,
out.
cool out. Cooling out your cousin. All right. Hey, next time I see him, I'm about to mention that shit too, bro.
Hey, y'all gotta
Oh
make sure
God,
y'all
he be up at Pepe's and everything, bro. I'm gonna see him. I'm a motherfucking say some shit.
y'all got to make sure that if y'all like members of like if y'all got the YouTube subscription or if y'all got the Apple Music subscription, the title subscription, if y'all got the Spotify subscription, y'all got to make sure that y'all go stream these artists. Every artist that we talk about, every artist in the mid, you have to go stream their music. And don't
Yeah.
just stream it, hit that download button because what a lot of
Yes.
people don't know is that download button counts as a paid download because you're paying for the subscription. So when
Yes.
you do that, it's actually giving the artist a paid download rather than just a stream. You know, it takes like a shit ton of fucking streams for an artist to even see a fucking dollar. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So if y'all got that, even if y'all don't fucking listen to the songs, if you fuck with the artist, just go on there and hit that download button, get that shit in your playlist. You know what I'm saying? And just support other artists in Northwest Indiana. It's some
But look
artists in
though. But look though. We got heat though. It's a lot of
facts.
motherfuckers out here that if you go and listen to that shit, you're gonna love that shit and you gonna download that shit. But that's what you need to do. We need to, you know what I'm saying, start to set the precedence that it's not just streaming. You're not just streaming your favorite 2 Chain song. You know what I'm saying? You downloading the artists that you probably personally know
Facts.
out here in the city. So download that shit. That shit is gonna be fire. We got fire out here, man. It's hella talent out here, man. Support your local talent.
Cause I done saw a lot of people to rush to download fucking Jesus is King, Logic whack ass out last whack ass album he put out. Logic upset me with that last album, dog. Facts. It's a lot of artists
I
y'all
fuck with
rush to.
Logic though. I
Yeah,
fuck with
I fuck
Logic.
with
I ain't even
Logic
gonna
too,
lie.
but that
I'm
last
gonna go
album
listen.
that last
I'm gonna go
album is
listen to.
trash.
I'm gonna go listen to Young Sinatra then, bro. That's fuck that
but
other shit.
but going to support these artists in your area is the only way we're gonna be able to come up because y'all gonna mess around and y'all gonna have these artists. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all be mad when they don't come back and try to help put y'all on or something once they go somewhere. But why should they do that when you didn't support them to start off with? You know what I'm saying? So just you see that young dude on the block that's hustling and trying to make something better of himself so he ain't gotta be on the block no more. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a way out. And it's just as easy as fucking going. You already I just gave you a 3 free month. You got a free 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And I
Three
will post
months.
I will post it on Syndrome page. I will post it on my page. I will post the link on the YouTube.
I already
You
shared
get
that shit. What the fuck you talking about,
I'm gonna
boy?
post that shit again. So they ain't gotta
And I'm gonna
scroll
share that
down.
shit again, boy.
A
Fuck you,
three
man.
a free 3 months. All you gotta do is sign up for that shit. You can cancel it anytime you want to, but you can go to these artists who got their shit right and got their shit on Spotify and everywhere, man, and go on there and download. It ain't costing you shit to do it. It ain't costing you nothing to do it, man. Like dead ass. All you gotta do is boom,
Okay,
straight up.
so we do have a slight announcement to make. Your boy is getting ready to drop. When you
Trust
say when you
issues.
when you say the press supposed to be up,
We're probably gonna wait until the weekend after Christmas, because Christmas is next week.
okay, that's solid.
So this Saturday, press up. You'll be able to
That's
get
solid.
hard. You'll be able to get hard copies of
Hard
trust
copies,
issues.
hard copies of trust issues. I want to have the hard copies before I even start putting it on the various sites where you can stream it. You can catch me out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You want a copy of that shit? Come catch me. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up in my DMs and I'll pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? It's $5 a copy, but that shit, I'm telling you, trust issues is definitely going to be a whole different type of vibe though, man. This is one of those late nights, you know what I'm saying, when you driving home a little bit tipsy from the club, you know what I'm saying, pop that trust issues in your deck, you know what I'm saying. It's definitely going to get you to the crib, you know what I'm saying. That's the type of vibe I'm on though, man.
And
But
I'm gonna tell you how much I believe in his music, right?
ah
Because
shit.
I'm personally for the first 100 copies of Trust Issues sold, right? First 100 copies of Trust Issues sold. I am gonna personally give out and I wasn't even gonna press this up. I'm gonna press up 100 copies of Still Waters for every person that cops a copy of trust issues will get a copy of Still Water. In that copy of Still Water will be numbers from 1 to 100. We're going to draw a number, right? The winner of that drawing, when all those copies are sold, $100 gift card. You get a $100 gift
Solid.
card.
$100 gift card.
And
So come holla at me. So now I'm giving the 2-for-1, and you
a
get a
chance to
chance
win
in the
$100.
drawing. Come holla at me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you're not gonna be disappointed in either one of the projects, because that Still Waters is low key dope too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers just ain't been checking that shit out. That shit on
Nah.
SoundCloud too, low key.
Low key on SoundCloud right now, free download. I was late with Blood in the Water dropping because we hit a hiccup. Make sure your producers clear their samples. We hit a hiccup.
Solid. Facts.
And
Facts.
so I put out a whole project for free just to hold y'all over till y'all waiting, man. So
I'm telling y'all, man, y'all come fuck with us. We got good music. I'm talking about real vibes. You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't talking about just us. We talking about everybody in the camp. Everybody that you see here that we've been talking about. Northwest Indiana's what it do. Other than that, man, y'all can also catch me, selfless plug, on my nerd and geek pop culture shit over at A Plus Opinions on YouTube.
Facts.
That's A Plus Opinions, where I'm reviewing all the DC, Marvel, whatever television, you know what I'm saying, going on. We got a live podcast every Sunday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, A Plus Hero Report, with my boy Adam Perez. We doing big things. I'm also working on the intro right now to a Power Rangers online spinoff. Power Rangers, what the fuck was it called? That's fucked up. How am I gonna forget that?
It's the Power Ranger shit.
I forgot what it. I dead forgot. Royal Fam. I forgot what the tagline for the fucking thing was. That was my problem, and I should probably know that, considering as it's a big deal for me. Power Rangers Royal Beast. Doing a thing for that.
Yeah, okay.
You guys should check out, man. We out here working. There's a movie called Code 8 that just came out. I will have a review of that movie up. So it was the Stephen and Robin Amell movie. It was actually very good. It was a good heist movie. I'm sort of a Stephen Amell fanatic.
Bro.
Everybody has their thing.
Stand.
Green was my nigga, man. Green was my nigga.
P the villain. I called your ass out a little bit in the group chat, dog.
Nah, that dude
he said it might be unhealthy, dog.
Nah.
He said it might be a little unhealthy, dog. Your Stephen Amell fixation.
Yo, he was just mad that his girl found Stephen Amell more attractive than him. That's all it was.
I don't got shit to do with that.
That's all it was. I ain't got to do nothing with his personal beef against Stephen Amell.
I don't got shit to do with that, bro.
Like dead ass. But y'all make sure y'all come over there, fuck with us on all the different revenues and everything that we got going on, man. Make sure you support your local artists, like dead ass. We will be back sometime before Christmas. I don't know. Like we got to the point where we're not even on a schedule.
It'll be before Christmas.
Before Christmas, so Monday.
It'll be before Christmas.
Monday.
We can do it Monday. We can do it Monday, as long as we doing it early.
All right, no problem. We'll do it Monday, and you know what we'll do Monday in the chat. Let's give out a couple of t-shirts Monday. That's what we'll do.
Link up joints.
We'll give out a couple of link up t-shirts Monday.
Oh man, y'all need them shits too. Shout out to the we need to tell them the link to that or put that up somewhere.
We'll put it on the page so they can get that going. That'll be on the page.
Okay, send it to me in a messenger link so that I can get people, you know what I'm saying, on that shit. Because that shit, the motherfuckers is fresh. Yeah, also.
Definitely pop on the link up shit. We got gear and everything that coming. Y'all see everything coming. Everything's coming together when it comes to this podcast. Only the 10th episode. We're starting to get our chemistry and stuff together, man. We're blessed.
Love that shit though, man. Shout out to Jazz, man, for recognizing this the 10th episode, man. We celebrating a little bit, man. We wavy out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like dead ass.
My guy got on the royal gear, you know what I'm saying? It's royal in the building.
Royal Scandapil, we royalty over here, baby. King me.
King me. King me. King me.
That's the
On the
way it go.
real, man.
Dead ass. We appreciate y'all, and there's a
We
lot more to
appreciate
come
y'all.
in the
I
future.
appreciate you, bro. Man,
Dead
this is
ass.
definitely a dope. This guy right here.
I do what I
This guy.
can, man. Whatever for Indiana. Whatever I need to do for Indiana.
Never
That's what
for
we do.
Indiana, man. That's what it's about, man. We about
Definitely.
everybody. Link up. Y'all link
Link
up
up.
with us.
Till next time, as always, man. Keep it A plus. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indy out.
King me.